Hold a grain of sand in your hand. It seems simple, right? Just a tiny, insignificant speck. But what if I told you that within this minuscule grain lies a universe of complexity? But that tiny grain is a universe unto itself, made up of countless smaller pieces called atoms. Each atom in turn is a marvel of nature composed of a nucleus surrounded by a cloud of electrons, and those atoms, they're built from even tinier particles called elements. These elements are the fundamental building blocks of everything around us. Everything we see, touch, taste, and smell is made of elements. From the simplest hydrogen atom to the more complex carbon and oxygen atoms, they all come together to form the world we experience. From the air we breathe to the stars in the sky, it's all elements, combined in endless variations. The diversity of life and matter is a testament to the versatility of these elements. Think about it. The water you drink, the food you eat, even your own body, all made from these fundamental building blocks. Every cell in your body is a complex arrangement of elements working in harmony. The chair you're sitting on, the screen you're reading this on, elements. Everything in our daily lives is a product of these basic components. It's amazing to think that the entire universe is constructed from these tiny, powerful ingredients. From the smallest grain of sand to the vast galaxies, it's all connected. The variety of what we see around us might seem overwhelming, but there is an underlying order. Nature follows patterns and rules that can be understood through the study of elements. The universe isn't random, it follows rules, and the rules are written in the language of elements. The periodic table is like a map, guiding us through the complexities of matter. Understanding these elements unlocks the secrets of the cosmos. By studying them, we gain insight into the very fabric of reality, revealing the intricate dance of particles that make up everything we know. So, what exactly is an element? It's the most basic type of pure substance. Think of it like this. Imagine a giant Lego set. Each unique type of Lego brick is an element. You can't break it down into anything simpler. To keep track of all these elements, scientists created the periodic table. It's like a giant map of the elements arranged by their properties. Each element gets its own square on the table with its own symbol and atomic number. Some elements you've probably heard of: oxygen, carbon, gold, silver. They're all different, with unique characteristics. Oxygen is a gas we need to breathe. Carbon is a solid that forms the backbone of life as we know it. Gold is a shiny metal we use for jewelry. Each element has its own story to tell. Now let's zoom in even closer. Imagine diving into a world so small it's beyond the reach of our eyes. Elements are made of atoms, incredibly tiny particles that are far too small to see with the naked eye. These atoms are the building blocks of everything around us. If an atom were the size of a football stadium, the nucleus at its center would be like a marble on the 50-yard line. This comparison helps us grasp just how minuscule the nucleus is. That's how much empty space is inside an atom. The vast majority of an atom's volume is just empty space. Each atom has a nucleus at its center, containing protons and neutrons. These particles are densely packed together in the nucleus. Protons have a positive charge, while neutrons have no charge. This balance of charges is crucial for the stability of the atom. Whizzing around the nucleus are even tinier particles called electrons, which have a negative charge. These electrons move at incredible speeds, creating a cloud around the nucleus. The number of protons determines what element the atom is. For example, an atom with 1 proton is hydrogen, while an atom with 6 protons is carbon. Atoms are the smallest unit of an element that still retains the properties of that element. They are the fundamental building blocks of chemistry. It's like the smallest possible piece of Lego that's still recognizably part of that specific brick. Even at this tiny scale, the atom retains its identity. Break an atom down further, and you're left with just the subatomic particles themselves. These particles are the true fundamental components of matter. Elements are amazing on their own, but they really shine when they team up to form compounds. Think of compounds like building a Lego structure. You can combine different bricks in countless ways to create something new and complex. Compounds are formed when 2 or more elements combine chemically. For example, water, the elixir of life, is a compound made from the elements hydrogen and oxygen. 2 hydrogen atoms bond with 1 oxygen atom to create a water molecule. It's a simple formula, H2O, but the result is essential for life on Earth. Table salt is another example. It's formed from the elements sodium and chlorine. Sodium is a soft, silvery metal that reacts violently with water. Chlorine is a poisonous gas, but when they combine, they form harmless essential table salt. Chemistry is amazing. Section 5. The periodic table, a cosmic cheat sheet. Remember the periodic table we talked about earlier? It's more than just a list of elements. It's a masterpiece of organization, a cosmic cheat sheet that reveals the hidden patterns and relationships between elements. The periodic table is arranged so that elements with similar properties are grouped together. For example, the far right column contains the noble gases, which are all unreactive. The columns in between represent families of elements with shared characteristics. The rows of the periodic table, called periods, also tell a story. As you move across a period, the elements gradually change in predictable ways. The periodic table is a testament to the elegance and order of the universe. Section 6. Elements around us, from breath to bites. Elements are everywhere. Take a deep breath. You just inhaled nitrogen, oxygen, and a tiny bit of argon. That's right. The air we breathe is a mixture of elements. Now take a sip of water. You're consuming a compound made from the elements hydrogen and oxygen. And how about that delicious meal you're looking forward to? It's packed with elements like carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, and more. Even your own body is a walking, talking testament to the power of elements. You're mostly oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, calcium, and phosphorus, all held together in a delicate balance. Section 7. Earth's elements. A solid foundation. Look around you. What do you see? Buildings, trees, mountains, rivers? They might seem different, but they all share something in common. They're made from elements found in the Earth's crust. The Earth's crust is a treasure trove of elements, with oxygen and silicon being the most abundant. Iron, aluminum, calcium, sodium, potassium, and magnesium are also plentiful. These elements form the rocks, soil, and minerals that make up our planet's solid foundation. Deep within the Earth's core, intense heat and pressure have forged even heavier elements, like iron and nickel. These elements play a crucial role in generating Earth's magnetic field, which protects us from harmful radiation from the sun. Section 8. Technological elements, powering our modern world. From the smartphones in our pockets, technology plays a vital role in our world. And guess what? It's all thanks to elements. Silicon, for example, is a semiconductor, which means it can conduct electricity under certain conditions. Property makes silicon essential for creating the microchips that power our computers, smartphones, and countless other electronic devices. Copper is another element that's vital for technology. Electricity, which is why it's used extensively in electrical wiring. From power lines to tiny circuits, copper keeps the electricity flowing. Section 9. Stellar elements, forged in the heart of stars. Look up at the night sky. It's a vast, seemingly endless expanse filled with countless stars, each one a distant sun, shining brightly from millions or even billions of miles away. Those twinkling stars are more than just pretty lights. They are ancient beacons, each with its own story, its own life cycle, and its own unique contribution to the cosmos. They're giant nuclear furnaces, churning out elements that will eventually become part of planets, people, and everything in between. These stars are the cosmic forges where the building blocks of life are created. Stars are mostly hydrogen and helium, the two lightest elements. These simple elements are the starting materials for the complex chemistry that makes up our universe. Inside a star's core, intense heat and pressure fuse hydrogen atoms together to form helium, releasing enormous amounts of energy in the process. This fusion process is what makes stars shine so brightly. This is the same process that powers the sun, our closest star, providing the energy that sustains life on Earth. As a star ages, it begins to fuse heavier elements like carbon, oxygen, and even iron. These elements are essential for the formation of planets and the development of life. When a massive star runs out of fuel, it explodes in a supernova, scattering these newly formed elements into space, where they can eventually become part of new stars, planets, and even life. This cosmic recycling is a fundamental process in the universe. Fun fact, the calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, and the oxygen you breathe were all once created in the heart of a star. These elements are essential for our survival and well-being. We've covered a lot of ground, from the tiniest atoms to the largest stars. The journey of these elements from the heart of stars to our bodies is a testament to the interconnectedness of the universe. But one thing is clear. Elements are the fundamental building blocks of everything we see and interact with. They are the alphabet of the universe, spelling out the story of existence. They're the ingredients in the cosmic recipe book, combining and recombining in endless variations to create the universe we know and love. Each element has its own role, its own place in the grand scheme of things. So next time you look around, take a moment to appreciate the elements. They are the silent architects of our world, shaping everything from the air we breathe to the ground we walk on. From the air you breathe to the ground you walk on, it's all elements, working together in perfect harmony. This intricate dance of elements is what makes life possible. What's your favorite element and why? Think about how it contributes to your life and the world around you. The universe is a grand tapestry woven from these elemental threads, each one a vital part of the whole.